guys. So first of all, trigger alert. Don't have to watch it if you are not okay with listening to abuse, murder, all of that. Okay, so recently someone shared the news of a guy who was abusing his wife, hitting her black and blue in front of the children screaming, crying. I don't know why I watched that video. I usually don't watch it, I avoid it, but somehow I just watched it. It was a very small clipping. And then later on, this guy murders the wife. Okay, so anyway, lot of comments about why didn't she get out of it? Why couldn't she speak up? Why couldn't she just, it seems she was complaining to her parents that this guy is bad and all. And I I guess everyone asked her to stay or whatever. Anyway, all of the comments were about why didn't she leave? She could have left. She's educated. Why didn't she know any better? All of that. Yeah. Anyway, I'd like to quickly talk about trauma bonds. Okay. You've heard of this word, no? Trauma bonding. Yeah. So basically, when you're in a trauma bonded situation, what happens is, let's say something bad happens in the relationship, emotional abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, something bad happens, and then you know it's bad. But on the other hand, there is a lot of reward also that happens parallelly. Like, for example, after hitting you, a parent who takes you out for for an ice cream, or let's say in an abusive marriage, after a bad abusive incident, the partner getting a gold ring or something, oh sorry, I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have done this, come, let's go for a trip or whatever. So bad things happen and then good things happen. So there's some kind of bad thing and then a reward. So for the brain, no, the brain focuses on the reward. So okay, fine, bad things happen, but then I'm rewarded. So what does the brain do is, when there is a trauma bond, the brain doesn't take a decision based on what's better for the person. So I know what's better for me. I know that if I get out of this relationship, I can live a better life. I can travel. I can be free. I can even go get a job for 10,000 rupees and I can manage, right? Brain knows all that, but brain won't take a decision based on that. Brain will still take a decision based on the trauma bond that it has with the person. Okay. So if the trauma bond says, no, you stay, things are going to get better, then the brain takes a decision based on that. Or, no, you stay, what about the children? No, you stay, what about the money? No, you stay, he's changing. Or she's changing, whatever it is. So the thing is, that question doesn't have any significance. Why couldn't she leave? She could have left. Didn't she know any better? Isn't she a doctor? Isn't she an engineer? It's not based on clear logic that a person takes a decision when they are in a trauma bond. It's based on that bond. Because we are all smart people, we know what to do. We know if we get out of a bad relationship, we can get a better life, or we can be free, or whatever. But we don't take a decision based on that. We still go back and take a decision based on the bond that we've created with the person. Because we are all led by subconscious programming that, maybe similar things happen in childhood. You were trauma bonded with your parent also, so you are trauma bonding with your partner also. That can also be the case. So it's based on all these subconscious programs that you run your life, you lead your life, you live your life thinking as though you have a lot of control over things, but from inside, certain scripts, certain programming is actually controlling you. And the best way to get out of it is to learn what that programming is and then reprogram it, or write a different script on top of that old script, so that the brain can start thinking in a different way. And that's what we talk about when it comes to healing, getting better, evolving, growing, transforming yourself. All of that is related to that. That healing means it's nothing but reprogramming whatever is already there in the brain, and then giving it a different script to work on, so that this person can think clearly without the default program running the show. Yeah, so basically I made the video so that you guys understand what is this whole thing about trauma bond. And this question doesn't have a significance of why she didn't leave, she could have just left, etc. Yes, that's true. They could have left, but it all depends on what is the programming that is running their life. Yeah, and unless they take a decision to reprogram themselves and come out of that hellhole that they are in, and break that trauma bond with the person, they're just going to continue. That's just how it is. Okay.